Lights, camera, trivia time. Welcome to tonight's entertainment trivia night. Get ready to test your knowledge across movies, music, TV, and everything in between. Here's how it works. We've got 16 toe-tapping, mind-bending questions, a tiebreaker if things get heated, and 3 fun facts sprinkled in to keep you entertained. Every question earns you a point, so grab your pen, your team, and let's dive into the world of entertainment magic. Hey Trivia Titans, here's an entertainment question for you. What video game franchise features characters like Luigi, Yoshi, and Princess Peach? You have 8 seconds to answer. I hope everyone knows this answer, especially all you millennials out there. Who loved playing this as a kid? Enjoy the nostalgia. Time's up. The answer is the Super Mario series. Did you get it right?
Hey, trivia lovers. Here's a rock music question for you. Which band's album, Hotel California, won the Grammy for Record of the Year in 1978? You have 8 seconds to answer. This band is classic. I love their style, though. I love so much music, I couldn't pick a favorite. My dad and I listen to this album often. Time's up. The answer is the Eagles. Did you get it right? Keep up the good trivia work. Check out the next question with Rachel.
Okay, Trivia Titans. Here's an action movie question for you. What is the highest grossing action movie of all time as of 2023? You have 8 seconds to answer. This is quite an epic showdown movie. Action movies have been amazing the silver screen for decades. Time's up. The answer is Avengers Endgame. Did you get it right? Get ready for Carmen up next.
What's up, YouTube? I've got a pop music question for you. This is trivia question number 4. Which pop superstar released her first studio album, The Fame, in 2008, featuring hits like Just Dance and Poker Face? You have 8 seconds to answer. I know everyone loves some of these big popular songs, and this woman is crazy talented. But have you heard the songs she sung with Tony Bennett? Wow, time's up. The answer is Lady Gaga. Did you get it right? Up next, Joseph has a question for you.
Hey everyone, I'm here with question number 5. I've got a movie history question for you. What is the longest running film series in history? Starting in 1962 with Dr. No. You have 8 seconds to answer. This is a great film series. They've had some serious talent portray the lead part. I think my favorite was Sean Connery. Time's up. The answer is James Bond. Did you get it right? Up next, Gina's going to pop in with a great music fact for you.
Here's a fun music fact for you. Did you know the Beatles hold the record for the most songs simultaneously on the Billboard Hot 100? On April 4th, 1964, they occupied the top 5 spots, an achievement still unmatched. That's amazing.
Where are all my action movie fans? Here's an action movie trivia question. Which actor is known for playing Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible series? You have 8 seconds to answer. This actor is a big star. It's amazing how many stunts he can do. I'm impressed. He's been acting since he was 18. Time's up. The answer is Tom Cruise. Did you get it right? What's your favorite movie of his? Add it to the comments below. Up next is Carmen with a music question.
Welcome to Quizzia. Here's a country music question for you. Which female country artist won the 1999 CMA Entertainer of the Year, becoming the first woman to do so since 1986? You have 8 seconds to answer. I love country music of the 80s and 90s and some of that beginning of the 2000s. Now, if I tune in, it's gotta be outlaw country. Time's up. The answer is Shania Twain. Did you know Shania Twain's Come On Over album became the best-selling studio album of all time by a female act in any genre? Did you get it right? Subscribe and follow for more great trivia.
I have a great comedy question for you. What 1980 comedy features a star-studded cast and the famous line, "I am serious and don't call me Shirley"? You have 8 seconds to answer. This is a classic comedy and they just don't make them now like they used to. Remember the Nuns? What about Autopilot? Just pure comedy gold. Time's up. The answer is Airplane. Did you get it right? Up next is Lily with a great question for you.
Hey YouTube trivia fans, here's a cool entertainment question for you. Let's see what you got. What was the name of the fictional band featured in the 1960s sitcom that sang the song I'm a Believer? You have 8 seconds to answer. The TV show aired from 1966 to 1968 and consisted of 58 episodes. Last Train to Clarksville was another hit of theirs. Time's up. The answer is the Monkees. Did you get it right? Up next is Matt with a great music question.
Hey, trivia lovers, here's a rock music question for you. What is the name of the Pink Floyd album that spent a record 741 weeks on the Billboard 200 chart? You have 8 seconds to answer. I remember the first time I heard this band, the first song I heard was Money. This band is crazy talented. Time's up. The answer is The Dark Side of the Moon. Did you get it right? I hope you've been nailing these questions. Up next, Gina has a fun movie fact for you.
Here's a fun movie fact for you. Did you know The Wizard of Oz was almost in sepia tone? The iconic transition to Technicolor in The Wizard of Oz was groundbreaking in 1939. However, initial plans considered keeping the entire movie in sepia tones. I can't imagine not seeing the yellow brick road.
Who's ready for a romantic movie question? I know I am. What is the title of the 1990 romantic fantasy film starring Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore? You have 8 seconds to answer. Patrick Swayze was a serious heartthrob. He was so darn handsome. I loved him in Dirty Dancing too. Time's up. The answer is Ghost. Did you get it right? We've got Lily coming up next with a question.
How's the trivia going? Here's a great entertainment question for you from the 80s. What 1980s animated TV show featured the slogan, "Knowing is half the battle"? You have 8 seconds to answer. The 80s had some epic animated TV shows. This one was my brother's favourite. I wasn't a big fan, but my brother watched every single episode. Time's up. The answer is G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Did you get it right? Mitch has your next question.
It's time for a video game question. Which popular football video game franchise began in 1988 and was named after a legendary coach? You have 8 seconds to answer. This is quite a popular video game. Football lovers thrive off this one. This was first released in 1988 and it's still going strong now. I used to play this all the time when I was a teen. Time's up. The answer is Madden NFL, named after John Madden. Did you get it right? Teddy has your next question.
Time for an awesome Western movie trivia question. What is the title of the 1966 film directed by Sergio Leone, often considered the ultimate spaghetti Western? You have 8 seconds to answer. Spaghetti Westerns were so cool. Sergio Leone created quite an epic trilogy, this movie being part of it. Time's up. The answer is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Did you get it right? Up next is Clover with a fun question.
Teddy's question was a great one. Now, I have a great trivia question for you. I consider this general knowledge. Which movie was the first animated feature to be nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards? You have 8 seconds to answer. Animated movies can be just as amazing as live action. This animated movie was quite a beast of a movie for that time. It is still timeless today. Time's up. The answer is Beauty and the Beast. Did you get it right? Gina has a fun fact up next for your knowledge bank.
Here's a fun TV fact for you. Did you know The Simpsons holds the title of the longest-running primetime scripted TV show, debuting in 1989 and still going strong with over 30 seasons? The Simpsons have been entertaining us for decades. My favourite episodes are the Treehouse of Horrors.
What's up, YouTube? I have got a pop music question for you. This is trivia question number 4. Who sang the 1957 hit song Great Balls of Fire? You have 8 seconds to answer. This rockabilly star was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986. Time's up. The answer is Jerry Lee Lewis. Did you get it right? That's the last question of the night. If you have a tie to break, Willow has a question for you next.
I've got a great tiebreaker question for you all. Some may find it a challenge, others might think this is an easy one. What is the longest running game show in television history? You have 8 seconds to answer. This show has been around for over 67 years. The show has had contestants as young as 18 and as old as 99. Wow. Time's up. The answer is The Price is Right. Did you get it right? Make sure you see what Mitch has to say as we wrap our trivia night.
That's a wrap on tonight's entertainment trivia night. Time to tally up those scores. How did you do? If you crushed it with 16 points, you're officially the trivia MVP, Oscar-worthy. If you have 17 points because you got the tiebreaker as well, you should take home all the awards. If you scored a little less, don't worry, you're still a star in our book. Drop your score in the comments below and let us know if you want a sequel to this trivia night. Thanks for playing, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the fun. Until next time, keep the popcorn popping and the tunes rocking. Oh, and just so you know, our next trivia night will be a 10-question challenge. Stay tuned for more details.